Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about how to get out of that funk. If this is your first time here, please subscribe, and as always, hit that bell. If you want to know how to get out of the funk you've been in for a few weeks, stay with me for a few minutes. I am a Untitled Counselor. I'm here to help you write your Chapter 2. So put your feet up, relax, let's do this. The first thing you want to do when you want to try to get out of that funk is take responsibility for your funkness, okay? If you start blaming people, you start downing yourself, even blaming yourself is not taking responsibility. Yes, it is you, the one who is in the funk, but if you're just looking for reasons to blame yourself or blame somebody else, that's not going to help anybody is. So just surrender to what it is. It is what it is. You're in a funk. You're in a rut, maybe. And I'm not talking depression here. That's a whole other video subject right there. So please be cognizant of what I'm talking about, where this is you're feeling like you're in a rut and you're feeling kind of blue and you've been that way for a few days or even for a few weeks. So I'm telling you how to get out of this and just surrender to what it is. Accept that this is what's going on, and when you can do that, then you can start to heal, okay? So getting out of that funk, you want to do first of all is get off of social media, because what you don't want to do is when you're in this you're in this part like, oh, you're feeling sorry for yourself, and you're looking at people on Facebook and Instagram and all that, okay, seeing how great their life is. That's just what they want for you to see, okay? So you end up comparing yourself of what's going on in your life, like, I'm in this rut and I had this stuff going on, blah, blah, blah. You're comparing think about this. You're comparing your down lowness to people's like, hey, we're great, I'm on a cruise and everything's great. You don't want to do that because that's just going to make things worse. So either get off of social media for, a few days, maybe a week or so, or just limit your time to a few minutes a day. Whatever it is, you decide. But be on social media less. So along the same lines with surrendering to what it is or accepting the reality that you're in a rut is be present. A lot of times we get in this rut, this funk, because we're worrying about something. We have anxiety about something. Our minds are somewhere in the future or the past, but they're not right here. And when you're missing all that's going on in your life, that contributes to thinking that your life's going nowhere, because if you think about it, you're not paying attention to what your path you are on right now because you're thinking in the future or the past. So think about that. Next thing is start setting goals. And when I say goals, I mean tiny, small goals. If you've watched my videos long enough, if you've seen my things on Instagram and Facebook, enough, I'm all about some small goals, some tiny, microscopic goals if you have to. I don't care what it is, but you need those brain chemicals to start firing off, and nothing helps that more than when you are able to cross off a little tiny goal, a little step, or whatever, okay? I promise you, you will get a boost and a half, all right? So along that same line of setting those small goals, try something new. A new hobby, a new sports, a new something. Hell, try even a new route to work, okay? You try one, you've been taking the same path to work, whatever. Try a different way, take the back roads. Do something different. This is all about giving you a shock, Dear, what's that called? When you are trying to get somebody, shocked back to life. What's that called? Defibrillator? I don't know. You want to shock yourself back into life, okay? Do something different. If something as mundane as trying something different as far as your route to work, I don't care what it is, but you've got to do something different. Next thing is, and you don't want to hear this, okay, but I'm going to say it anyway, because the reason why I say you don't want to hear this because I don't like doing this myself. Connect with people. Because one of the first things we want to do when we're in this funk and we're blue and we're just not happy, we want to isolate ourselves. And I'm telling you right now, that is not a good thing. As much as you're saying to yourself, I just cannot afford the time, or I can't expend the energy to be on some more. You know what I'm talking about? Being on, because you're on at work, you're on at, whatever. I know that sucks, and the last thing you want to do is make yourself be happy around people, Be around safe people. Be around people who you can be yourself. but be around people. You don't have to spend all day with them. You don't have to go out every night hitting the clubs. I'm just saying, connect with some people, because for one, hopefully it'll get you out of yourself. And that's what I'm talking about here. All these things I'm listing here in this video is get out of yourself. Because when we go into that rut, okay, that funk we're in, we tend to live up here a whole lot, and we're thinking about all our problems, all our thises and that's that are just weighing us down and just unhappy, all right? So being with another person helps us to, at least for a moment, just think of somebody else besides ourselves, right? So what else? Read a book, an engrossing book, or a really inspirational kind of movie. Something about reading something educational, inspirational, motivational, whether it be a book, movie, TV show, documentary, I don't know what it is, but again, we're trying to use a defibrillator, whatever, to shock us back into life. I'm not talking depression here, I'm not talking major clinical depression, again, it's a whole other video. I'm talking about something to kind of jar you back into like, oh wait, I do love life, you know? So do something educational, motivational, or inspirational. Book, TV, documentary, movie, whatever. What else? Exercise. So yes, exercise. I can't explain enough that it's what I recommend. If you're a client of mine right now, you know that one of the first things I say to you is, are you exercising? Okay, this is just not professional stuff. This is personal stuff also that's happened to me. Something about exercising. If you don't already have a routine already, or maybe you've fallen off of your routine. I mean, I know January 1st was a few days ago, but some people are already off their routine. If we want to go back to the gym, we'll go back to the gym again, okay? Because something about that gets the blood pumping, gets, again, those brain chemicals. We want those things to start firing off, okay? To jar us back into reality and remind us how great life is. And so it is a sense of accomplishment for us. And you don't have to spend hours at the gym, even if you go just, 1 day a week, 2 days a week, whatever, but be consistent is, I think, the key here. Be consistent, and if you can only stand being there for 15 minutes on the treadmill, then do 15 minutes on the treadmill. It doesn't matter. Just do something consistent, because you're going to feel better about yourself, and that'll be a small goal that you can just check off, right? Along the same line, go outside. Get outside. Again, we're here in these winter months, okay? This is not on the list here, but get that happy light. You know what I'm talking about? Get the vitamin D going, all right? Get one of those. Those are very helpful, because when the sun's not out, I'm gonna tell you, I go in that funk also. It's called SAD, seasonal affective disorder. I know. Okay, get outside, get some fresh air, walk around the block. Something about being outside. If you can go in the mountains, if you're around mountains, or go for a hike someplace, wow, that is huge. So reconnect with your environment. I guarantee you're gonna feel better. Again, you don't go for hours and hours. You don't have to, hike up Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay, just do something. Also, travel. Okay, traveling gives us an opportunity to connect with other cultures. Even, I'm not kidding. You go across the state. I don't know where you live, but I mean, I used to live in North Carolina, and you go from eastern North Carolina, all right, all the way to western. There are two different cultures there, okay? But if you can travel outside your state or even out of the country, that jars us into remembering, I love life, because you're meeting new people, meeting new cultures, experiencing new things, and it just does something to us that helps us remind us how great it is to be alive. One more thing, make a gratitude list, a gratitude journal. Remember before a few steps back, I was telling you to write those small goals. This is what I want you to do. Get you a notebook or something in your phone, some kind of app, and I want you to write down about, 3 to 5 small things you want to write down, you want to accomplish the next day. Do this at night, okay? Small, simple things that you know you can accomplish, okay? So, do those things, accomplish those things, cross them off. So, crossing off, bam, those brain chemicals fire off. And then I want you to write down at least 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 things you're grateful for. And then 3 things you did right. Okay? 3 things you did right that day. Maybe you made a great salad. maybe you turned in a report with no mistakes. I don't know. Whatever it is, 3 things you did right. Even if it means you told your spouse that you love them. Isn't that something right? Yeah, it is. So, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to help you remind yourself how great you are. And when we're in that funk and that rut, we forget and we get down on ourselves. But if we write these things down and we do that day after day, page after page, we will see, hey, maybe I am great. Of course you are. So there are things, it just builds that confidence. Those brain chemicals, like, again, chemicals continue to fire off. And that confidence builds on the confidence, and it'll slowly get you out of your rut. So remind yourself how great you are. Remind yourself how far you've come. If you do this for 30 days, okay? You look back on from day 30 back to day 1, you say you remind yourself how far you have come. And that's so important. I want you to feel like you are normal and happy and loved and accepted. And it's a basic human necessity, a basic human right that we all want to feel that way. And sometimes, well, really all the time, like I said, step number 1 is you have to take responsibility. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to do it for you. You have to be the one to put that energy into it, but you don't have to start big. That's why all these steps are about starting small. Step by step, step by step. You will make this happen and you will get out of that funk. So this is what my video is about this week. Thanks for watching. I am the Comfortable Counselor. I'm here to help you write chapter 2. I have videos coming out every Sunday. Please check them out. Subscribe, leave me a comment, hit the notification bell, and if nothing else, please have a fantastic week.